Can my fiance visit me in the U.S. during the immigration process? The answer is sometimes yes, they can. Today I'm going to share with you some information about how to make that happen and the most common scenarios that we see. Typically, if you are engaged to someone who does not live in the United States, we call them a foreign national, they will have to wait overseas to get their fiancé visa, which is called the K-1 visa, before they can come into the United States. But as you know, that can take several months or even more than a year to get finished. And I'm sure you miss each other during that time and you want to see each other. So sometimes my clients are able to bring their fiance over for a nice visit and then they have to go back home for the interview. Let me share with you how it works. I look to see if the fiance overseas already has a visitor's visa in their passport. A visitor's visa is a B1, B2 visa. Sometimes if they're from a European country that allows it, they will have a visa waiver program eligibility called ESTA commonly, and they can come into the U.S. for a visit and then they need to go back home when their visit is complete. Now, here's what we talk about before they make the trip. We talk about how they need to go back home and also the questions that they're going to be asked at the airport. Okay, so when they get to the airport, they may say, "What is the purpose of your trip?" You need to be honest. You're coming for a short visit. You're visiting the person you're visiting. It could be your fiance or, business trip or who knows what. And then you need to say, I understand that I have to go back home because I'm going to have a visa interview in my home country. So you definitely need to let CBP, Customs and Border Protection officers, know at the airport the purpose of your trip and also that you understand you need to go home. Now, what about those foreign nationals who don't already have the visa in their passport and maybe they're not eligible for ESTA? It gets a little trickier. They can apply for a visitor visa at their local U.S. embassy. And I tell people the chance of getting a visa as a visitor is about 50-50. And so with that 50-50 chance, they're welcome to try. They need to be absolutely truthful on their application, disclose that they are engaged to a U.S. citizen, and when they go to their interview, be sure that the officer understands that they know they have to go home. Hope this information has been helpful to you, and if you have any questions, just let us know.